Day 30 of writing a novel. Hey there, welcome back to Writer's Theory. I'm James Winterthorn, and I've been writing a novel for 30 days now. I intend to write a full novel in 90, and so to hit the 30-day mark is just it feels very good. I'm very pleased with the writing I've done, and just so excited to share this project with you. Now, I'm not going to do much of a 30-day recap in this video. This video will still be the writing that I did on day 30, but there is another video if you want to see a condensed form of me writing the last 30 days in one video. I'll provide the link for that video up above. So we left off yesterday where Mercer and his Native American allies, Calm Watcher and Fireheart, they have left their tribe and are headed north now, and having just traveling experiences. So they're sharing stories and just making it through the desert. And so today we're going to carry on with that effort, and I'm going to try to keep my descriptions high, try to keep the dialogue relevant, and still have the story be engaging and exciting. So that's a lot to balance, and let's see how well I did it on the first part of day 30. So I wanted this to be a moment where Mercer wakes up and it's a little uncertain, it's a little scary. And see, Fireheart is going around and he's waking the other two, trying to keep them quiet and calm. But he's alerting them that there are writers coming along. And so here they're not willing to engage. They don't want to fight, and so they're going to do their best to escape and stay ahead of these writers. Trying to keep the description and the setting accurate to what is now northern New Mexico, southern Colorado. Here they're just sharing their plans a little bit. And now Mercer has an idea of what he wants to do to help them escape. So he's sharing a little bit of that, just asking them questions to see if what he wants to do is possible. Again, really just working on descriptions here as they move along. Characters interacting with the setting, I find, is the best way to do description. And so that's my intent here. So instead of constantly using the same descriptors to paint a picture of this setting, I want to have the characters interact with it more. So I'm just not repeating myself, because that slows me down. I get bored doing that. And if I'm bored while I'm writing, guaranteed you're bored while you read. So interactions with the environment is the best way to do descriptions, at least as far as I've discovered. And so here Mercer has a plan. And so he's trying to get that across to his friends and execute that plan, or at least put themselves in a good position to do so. So let's see what happens with the rest of day 30. Also trying to adjust the landscape as they go north, so it's more mountainous and trying to keep the landscape accurate to what they might see as the landscape changes. This is more me navigating the setting that I've built for myself. So I've got the three of them on one side of this river, and I need Mercer to be on the other side, so he just has to jump his horse over. Yeah, so I was trying to solve a problem that I created, which is kind of fun to do that sometimes, where you just have to, doesn't have to be much, but there needs to be an explanation about why he's on the other side of the river. And so this scene is basically the scene that's going to lead into where chapter 1 started. So that's my intent here, is to now tie that together. And I believe this is the first scene that is tied together. No, I guess chapter 2 and 4. So 2 is tied to this one. So this goes all the way back to 1. And then merges that narrative timeline together, which is fun to do. It's fun to like start somewhere and then have the story work up to that point. And that is what I've done here. This is the end of chapter 4. This is the end of day 30. And working in this type of plot structure where I'm fussing with the timeline, it's fun to do. It's kind of interesting. And again, I don't know if I mentioned it in this video or one of the previous ones, it provides like a modularness to what I'm doing here. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm going to use it anyway. Where I can take a chapter, and if maybe it's chapter 3 right now, make it chapter 4 later. And I have some flexibility in that regard. And maybe I decide not to do any of that. And maybe I just do a linear story, just start to finish. I'm not going to do that, but I could. And it is kind of fun to play around with the timeline in that way. So that was day 30, the end of chapter 4. Let me get to the line of the day. Mercer held tight, and she gained momentum. And with a great leap, she cleared the river as though it were a creek with a trickle of water. So that was a little wordy. Like, that's something I would probably clean up a little bit. But I like the idea of the horse jumping over this deep, almost canyon. Yeah, I just like the imagery there. All the sentence could use some cleaning up. And that goes to what kind of project this is, right? I'm not going through trying to create something perfect on the first go round. And so when I pull out these lines of the day, every once in a while, there's just going to be some errors in them. Either they're too verbose, or maybe the grammar's not right, or maybe I just spelled something wrong. Who knows? But I'm pulling the word out or the sentence out as I wrote it. So flaws in everything. And I think that's kind of a cool experience to see. This is just such a raw thing right now. So that's 30 days of writing. I mean, I'm so happy with my effort now. To have written for 30 days, to be so far along in the story, and to be coming back to it consistently is just such a great feeling, and it's great to make so much progress so quickly. So if you've enjoyed my 30 days of writing and you want to see the next 60, please like and subscribe. I'm not going to get too far into the last 30 days in this video because, like I said, I'm going to have a recap video of the entire project thus far. So look for that, and I will see you tomorrow. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm going to use it anyway.